Well, hello everyone. Pat Willie here, Willie Fam Fun. I'm not going to talk real loud right now because there's a wedding party getting pictures taken over here, but I am up in McGregor at Pikes Peak State Park here to give you a view of the Mississippi. So I'm going to turn you around. That's Mississippi. And then right down in here is pretty good fishing if you get down there before everybody else. But pretty much main channel here, barges come down this way. And this will be our recreational spot for the summer. But just look at the view. Beautiful view. See Wisconsin River. Wisconsin River is over there. So Wisconsin River starts after the train bridge. And so my fishing license is not good on the other side of that train bridge, but everything on this side, my fishing license is good. So, and then once you go down that direction, then we go to Clayton, Guttenberg, and all that. And then if you go north, you will hit, there's a bridge crossing. So that's Wisconsin over there, Prairie du Chien. And you just keep going north. You hit Lansing, Harper's Ferry, and then you just keep going up until you get to La Crosse and around that direction. So, but yeah, this was a view I wanted to make sure I showed you as we get out here and start doing our summer recreation. Now the water is a little high, believe it or not, even though it does look low. A lot of these spots back in here are just there's mostly islands back in here. And so up there is what they call horseshoe. You can kind of see it bends out into a horseshoe. And so that's why they call it horseshoe. Good fishing up in there if you can get in there before everybody else. And then all along here, barges just set themselves up. So, but yeah, it's all good. So yeah, so that's Pikes Peak in a nutshell. So now I'll just take you guys down the trail a little bit. So you can see some of the views down this way. I think there's 2 wedding parties up here today, from what I understand. But then we have the Crow's Nest, which is 0.2 miles, Bridal Veil Falls 0.4 miles, and Hickory Ridge Mounds 0.7 miles. So the mounds basically are Indian burial mounds, where they are usually in the shape of a bear or some type of image to make them noticeable. So, but yeah, I'm gonna strap you on right now. So hope you enjoy the view. Let's go for a walk. Get a few more steps in today. I said, I don't know where that last or the next party went, wedding party. They went this direction, so I'm gonna try and not sneak up on them or interrupt anything. If I can get down to the Bridal Veil, I would love to get down to the falls. When I was a kid, we used to be able to get under it and go all the way across. You can't do that anymore. But still, like I said, all along there, the river's there. Nice campgrounds up here. They've redone a lot. They're getting rid of a lot of the dead trees up here, which is good because they're starting to get to the point where they're gonna fall. Somebody's gonna get hurt on the trails, and obviously don't want that to happen. So right up here, you'll see the sign, out of respect, please do not walk on the mounds. So right here, now if you can make it out or not, is a mounded burial spot. And so that is one of the mounds that they have here. There are more. And there's another spot I can take you to that has even more mounds. And I don't know if you can see it any better in this direction without the sun beating on you. But yeah, so there's the burial mounds right there. Hopefully down here, I can get you down here. And maybe not interrupt anything, but I have not been up here in a while, so it's kind of weird to see all the trees that have been cut down, taken down. And like I said, for obvious reasons, a lot of them are dead, dying. Woodpeckers have put enough beat on them that they're about ready to stumble over. So here's another mound. Right here's another mound. Not in the shape of an animal, but it is a mound. And that's how you identify along this trail where the mounds are, that you can definitely tell a mound. So, but yes, Woolly Fan Fun. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. I've been fishing a couple times this week. Got a few. Haven't uploaded the videos yet. Trying to see if there's any decent content or new content or something that you would enjoy. But I'm gonna head down this way and hopefully not interrupt anybody, because this is gonna be one of the outlooks up here. Now this path when I was a kid was all dirt. It was not cemented out. So those improvements have come with time and with traffic. A lot of people come here year round. And so I'll step up here on this outlook and try to give you a view from this direction of the water. And this area here, again, we got to about here and the steps down were all a part of what I would call a rocky terrain. Everything was rocky. So I'm gonna try and lift you up here so you can see. But yeah, so here's another view of the river. Pretty windy out there today, but there are tournaments going on. There is a walleye tournament just south of us, and there's another tournament just north of us. So not sure what's north of us, but I know there's a tournament south of us. So, and they launched down there at Guttenberg. But I can see the wedding party is probably down here, and so I don't want to disturb them too much. But if you go down there, over that hill, is the Bridal Falls. So what I might do is I might try to, once I get done down there, go down there and make a small video down there. But other than that, that should catch you up to where I'm at today. And when you can, please subscribe to the channel. Again, Woolly Fan Fun. Please subscribe. We could use the numbers. And we will catch you next time. So everybody have a great day. And one more view. You can see the train going across the tracks over there. But, so yeah, pretty cool. All right, have a good one, everybody.